My people, hey, you no get anything wey we no go see you. But before then, make I take greeting as special based on time wey una dey follow see this video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How una dey do? My people, make I carry wetin dey happen special for inside the palace, direct from inside the palace, carry come for una. Because wetin we dey hear allegedly now be say Ooni's father has summoned Olori Naomi for a meeting, and this meeting has to do with Tedenikawo's future. So you see Ooni father, when him no dey talk, no be say the man no sabi wetin him no go talk o. Na because he wants to critically observe all these Olori and see what they are up to before he can open his mouth and say anything. And you see all this why this man has been a very wise and a good father to Ooni, and that of his wives that cares to know that he's a good father. Yes, because he does everything humanly possible to see that every single thing plays out well. Yes, that's what he does. He does it to make sure that everything it plays out very well. So my people, right now, no, now waiting with the hear be that he know someone Olori Naomi, and based on that, he dey ask her say make she tell am wetin she feel say make the Kabiyesi do for inside the palace wey go dey right. Because you know all this why she be don talk say yes, she go come back even if the Olori dey there. She wetin she dey concerned with na Tedenikawo, na im future and im well-being, na im she dey basically concerned about. But right now Ooni father come dey ask her say to make she talk because returning back into the palace, it is certain that she's returning back into the palace. So let her better talk right now so that they will know exactly what she wants. If she wants that all the Olori should leave the palace, she should say it, because every single thing happening in the palace right now is determined by what she wants. So let her start saying it now. No, if she wants to make all the Olori pack out, Ooni go tell them to pack out, because right now they wait say make Ooni do the needful, but Ooni doing the needful is not being feasible. Yes, they are not seeing it coming to pass. They are not even seeing it being actualized. They are not seeing it being a possible thing that will happen, because you know Ooni is being considerate. And then at the same time, he don't follow tell Olori Naomi say if she too consider this woman, now she ain't go suffer am at the end of the day. Because if her decision is that she's coming back into the palace, let all the Oloris leave the palace. That is what will happen. My people, so what if Naomi now decides that all the Olori should move out of the palace? They will have to move to the Olori quarters that Kabiyesi has already prepared for them. Yes, because Kabiyesi prepared an Olori quarters since Naomi's preparations to return into the palace started, and he actually asked all the Olori to pack into that quarters. But you know that because all the Oloris now, they feel they have an entitlement to the palace, and if Tedenikawo returns, Tedenikawo will actually be in the palace, so they need to be around where Tedenikawo is, because lately they are beginning to have this feeling of entitlement. Yes, ideally or normally the way things supposed to be, my people, it be say Tedenikawo is Olori Naomi's child, and from what we know, legally these women are entitled to Tedenikawo. They can send him on an errand, they can call him their child, because what, they are married to the same man with Naomi. But what is not making all of these things possible nor feasible is because of what, their division, the division they have caused between themselves. Naomi will not even allow her child to be called another person's child, because of what, they have already caused a division within themselves, and they have made it seem like they are jealous of each other. So it will definitely not work. So right now, no, because of that entitlement surfacing, and one time like that, Mariam been dey ask say, how far with Tedenikawo now? Which school did they carry am go? What is Tedenikawo size shoe? What exactly are the plans with Tedenikawo? And you know, Naomi felt it was quite suspicious for another woman who did not carry Tedenikawo for 9 months in her womb to come all of a sudden and then start making such tedious inquiries about Tedenikawo. And those were quite too much of a personal thing to inquire about Tedenikawo, considering the fact that Tedenikawo has a mother, and that is entirely another person picking. On top of another person picking, that she was making all of those inquiries. So right now, my people, wetin dey happen exactly be say e come remain say make Naomi decide if this woman will remain in the palace or they will move to the Olori quarters which has been built for them. But remember, say on top this Olori quarters of a thing, Olori Mariam don't already fight Ooni concubines on top this very Olori quarters matter where we dey hear like so. So I don't know how they would want to do it this time around if Naomi decides all of them moves there. And then one of the things that the Ooni's father has gone ahead to tell her is that if she walks with pity, she will be the one to regret at the end of the day. Yes, if she decides to pity them now, much later she will be like, these people should have moved out, or I should have told them to move out. And you see, by that time it will become too late. Yes, it will be quite late completely. So right now they don't give her an open check. Yes, this is an open check, and this open check will determine whatsoever will happen in the palace, because according to waiting with the hear, allegedly Ooni's father said he has observed for a while and he feels this is what is meant to be done. Yes, he feels that is it. And Olori Naomi, it is what she says that Kabiyesi would do, because right now all they want is for her to return back into the palace, and they want Tedenikawo back into the palace. So for Tedenikawo to come back, Naomi will come back, and Naomi is a mother of Tedenikawo and she knows what is good for the boy. So if she decides to tell them today that okay, with my son coming back into the palace, I don't want any of the Oloris to stay inside the palace, that shall happen. Tedenikawo will return back into the palace, and none of the Oloris will stay in the palace. So now they are trying to make the environment quite comfortable for Olori Naomi's return back into the palace. But still, at this, you would accept with me that people feel if Naomi could not stay in the palace the first time, what would make her stay this time around? That's the question people are asking. Yes, people, so many persons are asking, but my people, we cannot conclude. Naomi has learned her lessons in one way or the other. Yes, you agree with me that she has learned her lessons, and bad as it be, she has come to understand life far better than it was. Remember, Naomi left the palace in December 2020, and from 2020 come today, she has learned, she has unlearned, she has relearned. You know, so many things have happened. Yes, a lot has happened. So it is left for her, if she learned or not. When she comes back into the palace, it will determine if she will stay or she will still pack her things and leave, due to one reason or the other that nobody seems to understand till today. Because till now, Naomi feels she was right when she left the palace, and other people feels Naomi was not right at any point at all. She should have stayed, she should have fought for her marriage, she should have seen to it that Tedenikawo grows in a very good environment, which is obviously the palace. People feel the palace is that good environment which Tedenikawo needed to grow in. And you see so many things coming up, but it is right now, let's wait and see her decision. Her decision will now determine if all these Olori will still come out to come drag her, or they will live peacefully with her in the palace. But my people, make we wait see how this whole conversation between Ooni's father and Olori Naomi will play out, because now they have given her a blank check to decide who stays or who leaves the palace.